Well, today is 243 in our journey through the Word, and I love today's reading. I love the very first of our reading out of Ezekiel 37, where it says, "The Spirit of the Lord, the Lord took hold of me, and I was carried away by the Spirit of the Lord to a valley filled with bones." A valley filled with bones, just nothing but bones. Dry bones, no flesh, no muscle, nothing but bones. And I was reminded in the reading today that there's times where I just become tired. Just tired. Tired of giving here and serving there. But I was reminded in today's reading that God is a God who refreshes and renews. It would love to see the miracle that God performed in today's reading, but as much would have loved to see in the face of Ezekiel, as God had him look across this valley filled with human bones. And then God spoke, and those bones became skeletons. And muscle and flesh and tendons and organs developed on those bones. And then God spoke, and the winds filled the lungs, and those bodies, those old dry bones, now flesh and bones, God breathes life into. And all of a sudden, they stand. And God says to Ezekiel, this is your army. But more so what it symbolized, and God shared that. He talked in 37:14, where he said, "I will put my spirit in you, and you will live again and return home to your own land. Then you will know that I, the Lord, have spoken, and I have done what I said. Yes, the Lord has spoken." When we get tired and we get worn out and we get discouraged and we want to say, let somebody else do it. And I'm preaching to myself this morning. When we want somebody else to do it, we need to remember that God breathes new breath into us. He'll renew our strength. He'll renew our bodies. You will live again. You will return home. You will know that I, the Lord, have spoken. There's hope in God when we become tired. He will renew our strength. He will put us on that firm foundation with sure footing. He will stand. He will put us upon that rock for sure footing. He will renew our strength. And as I thought about today, it's not if, it's when. God said, when I bring them home, when I renew your strength, It's not if I renew your strength. God will do that. Have you asked Him to? Do you need to ask Him to? Yes, I do. Even today, to renew my strength when I'm tired and want to just say, let's let somebody else do that. That God, because His calling to me, promises that He will renew my strength. Breathe a fresh breath into my spirit. And that is my prayer for you, and that is my prayer for me today, is God breathe a new breath of renewal and refreshment into my spirit. As we begin another month tomorrow, we continue our journey through the Word. The Old Testament is about to come to a close. 400 years of silence is about to begin. And then God Himself speaks, and He comes in the form of a baby. Jesus Christ, the promised one. We've read about the prophecies of God coming to earth as a man. Great exciting days ahead, and what that means for us as believers, what that means for everybody in God's creation. God came to save all. But today, remember that God promises that I will put my Spirit in you. You will live again. You will return home, refreshed and renewed. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow as we begin September the 1st in our journey through the Word.